Hello everyone, welcome to class 3 of this beginners yoga series. Today we're really going to get going and we're going to learn some sun salutations. Now sun salutations are linking movement to breath and they're usually done at quite a speed in traditional vinyasa classes, but we're going to go really slowly today, take it step by step. Just take it pose by pose, breath by breath, and you'll really enjoy it. It's a great way to get some movement in. You could just do sun salutations every day, and that would still be yoga, and you'd still be getting so many benefits. They're great for warming up the body, stretching out all your muscles. They're really, really good fun. But yeah, they do take a bit of getting used to and getting the hang of, but we're going to walk you through step by step. Okay, so I'm going to begin in Sukhasana, easy seat. So come to sit down on your mat. Again, you sit on a cushion, a chair, kneeling, whatever feels good for you. We're just going to take a moment just to ground ourselves down, settle into the practice. So hands on your knees, close down your eyes, and just take a moment to catch your breath. Land here in the moment on your mat. You can deepen your breath and just practice a little bit of Ujjayi breathing. We're doing lots of inhaling and exhaling and using our Ujjayi breathing today to just take a moment to get that rhythm back. Remember to inhale through your nose and then exhale either through your nose or your mouth. You making that ocean sound. When you're ready, open your eyes and then let's get moving. So we're still going to stay seated just for a moment. We're going to do some side stretching. So right hand down by your right hip. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, stretch over to the right. Really ground down through that left sitting bone. Inhale to come up. Exhale to go to the other side. Left hand down, right arm up, overhead. And see, we can link this to your breathing now. Link this to your breath. So inhale to come up. Exhale to switch sides. Inhale to come up. Left hand down, right arm over. Exhale. Remembering to ground down through your sitting bones. Inhale to come up. Exhale to stretch up and over. Let's just do one more. Good. Come back up. I'm going to do some twists. So we're going to place our left hand on our right knee, right hand behind you. On an inhale, sit up tall, lengthen your spine. Exhale, you're just going to twist over to the right. This twist needs to come from your torso rather than your neck. So don't feel like you need to push your neck all the way around. Inhale to lengthen your spine. Exhale, see if you can just twist a little bit further round to the right. One more breath. Release, come back through center. I'm going to go the other way. So right hand on left knee, left hand behind you. Sit up tall, inhale. Exhale, rotate to the left. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to rotate. One more breath. And then come back through the middle, back to center. Okay, I'm going to come to tabletop position now. Wrists under your shoulders, knees under your hips, knees, hips distance apart, wrists, shoulders distance apart. I'm going to do some cat cows. So inhale to drop your belly, lift your chest and your chin. Exhale, chin to chest, round your spine. Inhale to cat. Exhale to cow. Let's do a few more of these together now. Inhale, cat. Exhale, cow. Inhale to cat. Really think about getting your shoulders down your back, broadening your chest here in cat. Exhale. Imagine there's a hot poker in the middle of your mat and you're trying to pull your belly button away from it in cow. Good. One more. Good. Then come back to a neutral spine. And then we are going to come into that famous downward facing dog now. So once you tuck your toes, and then you're going to lift your hips up and back. Your ears should sort of be roughly in line with your arms, forearms, getting words out in a minute, upper arms. And you want to be bringing your belly towards your thighs. You can have an extremely deep bend in your knee here. Your feet do not need to be flat on the floor. If your feet are flat on the floor and your legs are straight, great. But if they're not, that's perfectly acceptable. Downward facing dog is a spine back stretch. It is not a hamstring stretch. So your hamstrings might be screaming at you now, but that's absolutely fine. Just making sure you take a really deep bend in your knees. And you want to be aiming for your belly to be towards your thighs. Spread your fingertips wide so you can grip with your fingertips. This will just take a bit of weight out of your wrists. Take a deep breath in here. And then on your exhale, just look between your hands and just slowly, slowly, baby steps, tiptoe your feet to the front of the mat so that your feet are between your hands. And you're just going to stay here in a forward fold for a moment. Again, keeping a really, really, really deep bend in your knee. Good. And then on an inhale, we're going to come all the way up to mountain. So arms out and up, palms touch at the top above your head, and then bring them down in front of your chest. Release your hands, arms down by your side, just give yourself a little bit of a wiggle out. Come to standing mountain. So remember from last time. So second toe pointing forward, ground down through all corners of your feet. Feet hips distance apart, shoulders melting down your back. So we're going to begin our sun salutations now. So we're going to do this really slowly and we're going to use our breath. So on an inhale, take a slight bend in your knee just to take a bit of pressure out of your lower back. Inhale, arms out and up, palms touch above your head. And then on the exhale, you're going to bring your hands out to the side, bend in your knee and come back down to forward fold. Inhale, slide your hands up your thighs, and they can come to your calves if that's easier. And we're going to come up to a halfway lift, so flat back. Exhale, come back down to a forward fold. Plant your hands on the mat, and you're going to step your feet back and your legs back to a tabletop position. And then we're going to come back to child's pose. Sink your hips back down to your feet, forehead on the mat, hands out in front of you or arms alongside your body. I'll take a few moments here just to let that settle. Good, so we're going to do that again. So let's come up to tabletop. Wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. Tuck your toes, lift your hips up and back to downward facing dog. You can pedal your knees out here. It sometimes just encourages your hamstrings to relax a little bit. Inhale. Exhale, step your feet in between your hands slowly. Forward fold. Inhale, arms out and up, deep bend in your knees. Come all the way up to mountain, arms above your head. Exhale, arms down by your side. Inhale, arms out and up, palms touch above your head. Exhale, take a deep bend in your knee. I'm going to come to forward fold. Keep a deeper bend in your knees as you need to here. Inhale, we're going to come up halfway. So palms on your shins or your thighs, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Plant your hands on the mat, step back to tabletop, and then back to child's pose. Hips to your heels, forehead to the mat. Good, come up to tabletop, tuck your toes, hips up and back, downward facing dog. So you might find yourself getting a bit warmer now. Your hamstrings might be not screaming quite as much, but if they still are, keep a deep bend in those knees. Remember that your tummy should be heading towards your thighs. Hips up and back. Good. Inhale. Step your feet to the top of the mat. Arms up, palms touch. Exhale, bend in your knees, arms out to the side, come to forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, plant your hands, and this time I'm going to step back to plank. So both feet out behind you, just for a moment. Inhale. Exhale, we're going to drop your knees, then your chest, and then your chin to the mat, and then come to slither onto your front. Keeping your hands where they are, or just bring them back slightly so they're next to your ribs. You're going to inhale and just lift your chest and your head slightly. This is a baby cobra. And then on exhale, push yourself up to tabletop, tuck your toes, up to downward facing dog. You can adjust your feet and your hands. Okay, and we're going to do that variation once more. So inhale, and then on an exhale, step your feet up to the top of your mat between your hands. Forward fold. Inhale, arms out and up, palms touch above your head. Exhale, bring them down, down by your sides. Mountain pose. Inhale, arms out and up, palms touch. Exhale, bend your knees, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, forward fold, plant your hands, step back to a plank. Inhale. Exhale, drop your knees, your chest and your chin. Keep your elbows tucked in. Come onto your belly, keeping your hands where they are. Inhale, just lift your chest and your head slightly. Baby cobra. Exhale, come up to tabletop and then sink your hips back. Forehead on the mat, child's pose. And then just take a moment to have a breather. Hopefully you're nice and warm now. You've got a little bit more understanding of how we link movement to breath. Let's come up to sit on our knees. And then we're going to come and make our way down to lay on our back for our final pose, Savasana. Allow your feet to come out long, toes relax, pointing to the outside edges of your mat, arms along your body, palms facing up. Close down your eyes. Just take a moment to notice how you feel now. There's a little bit more movement there than we have done. Just notice if anywhere feels a little bit tight, a little bit tense. Allow any tight areas to relax, let go, and relax into your mat now. Begin to deepen your breath. Roll onto your side gently and slowly. And then when you're ready, come up to a seated position. Keeping your eyes closed, hands on your knees or in your lap. I don't know about you, but my body feels very warm now. Sun salutations are just great on their own. They're a great way just to get a quick bit of movement in. Super grounding, almost meditative as you're moving with your breath. There's lots of different variations of sun salutations. That was the basic one we've learned today. Thoroughly recommend you keep practicing those. When you're ready, open your eyes. Thank you so much for practicing with me today, and I'll see you again in the next class. Thank you.